Hello my lovely cabbages. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa or Missa. Welcome. Sausage and potato are down there kind of snoozing and I don't want to wake them up because they're bananas. Today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing a full face of first impressions. Pretty much a full face, I think. Got a lot of cool stuff to try. I also want to just preface this video by saying this is the very first video I'm filming with my new camera, with my microphone set up, so I'm hoping that the audio and visual quality will be better, but please just bear with while I get all these camera settings done, because I find cameras very confusing. Like, I don't know why there's so many buttons and settings. I don't understand. Anyway, we're gonna jump in. I need to put makeup on. I look so bad. I got sent in the post yesterday all of the new ColourPop, where are they? 5-pan palettes, and the two that really speak to me the very most is Amore, which is this like reddy pinkish purpley one with a gorgeous glitter, and then this one obviously Ballad, which is grey and black and beautiful. So we're gonna mix these two together and just fanny around. I kind of had a play with them yesterday, but I don't know, I wasn't in the mood to film, so I'll kind of do the same thing. So this technically isn't a first impression, this is like a second impression. Oh, I'll throw up the swatches that I did on screen. I just put them up on my Instagram stories and in my like WhatsApp group with my sausages. This is my Revlon Candid, by the way. I don't think I said that, but it is. See, when the boys are sleeping, I always speak quieter because I don't want to like disrupt them, because they are constantly full of the zoomies. Like, my under eyes look even worse when I've got concealer on top. Don't look at my face. So I'm going to take the Cool Tone palette. I'm going to take this like very dark grey. I wouldn't quite say it's black, like very dark grey, and it's got sparkles in it, but I mean, that's fine. I'm going to end up putting like a sparkly matte in my crease anyway, so whatever. These are just, you know, small palettes. You have to kind of do what you can with them. I'm just going to throw this on my outer corner and my inner corner. I want to do something like very purpley and smoky and quite like dramatic above the eye. I mean, we'll see how it works out, because I suck at doing makeup when I've not done one eye off camera to practice. Like, it never goes quite according to plan for me. I definitely feel like it's more of a grey than a black, but it is, you know, it's dark and pigmented and it does what you need it to do. I don't actually know if I'm going to do under eye eyeshadow, so I'm just like taking it down and then we'll see where we go. I don't know, yesterday I just tried it and I thought it looked cute. And then just while I have this palette out and nothing else on, I'm going to take the very lightest shade. This is a shimmer and it is pigmented. This is a really stunning underbrow highlight, or just a eyeshadow. So I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush and a tiny bit more of that first shade. I'm just going to smooch out the edges. I think I'm going to have it quite like a dragged out look, but kind of flat. I don't know. It's kind of what I was doing yesterday. I liked it and I knew I wanted to try and film it, so we'll see. But you see, when you blend over these like mattes that have sparkle in them, the sparkle does tend to disappear, so I think they're usable, like not just on the lid. I want it to be like quite a dramatically dark inner corner, like going up onto the side of my nose. I'm going to take now the beautiful other palette. I'm going to take this purple called Darling. They do have names, but it's such a small palette, you can just point to them. Very kick-uppy, like really kick-uppy in the pan, very dusty. But from having a play with it yesterday, very pigmented, so you know me. One careth not for fallout when you get good pigment. Isn't that colour gorgeous? It reminds me, this palette actually, this little palette reminds me of the ABH Modern Renaissance, but maybe like, stop emailing me, but maybe with slightly better colours now. Does anyone still use their Modern Renaissance? I was thinking the other day, I need to do a video with it, and then I realised I decluttered it. The pigment on this shade is just stunning. This is the palette, like if you're thinking about getting any of them, this is the one I'd recommend. And the grey toned one. There is a really pretty brown one I would like to use, but I won't use it today. I'm trying to trust the process right now. Can you tell? Then I'm going to get the shade, get the shade Romeo, which is a matte with sparkle in it, but it's the only option I have with this palette, and I don't want to dip into like another palette, so blend this all round, and I'll go back in and I'll like deepen things up like once I've gone over with these lighter shades, but right now I just kind of want to build up a shape. You know, those boys, they have 2 beds. In fact, they've got 4 beds. They share the same one. They've got 2 litter trays. They share the same one. These wee palettes, so they are impressing me. Elena, are you gonna get any? I wish they'd release like a colourful one as well. And then just in my attempt to use like every shade in here, I'm gonna go in with Passion, which is like, it's a very kind of light brown. I wouldn't say it goes particularly well, but actually, no it does, it's fine. I'm definitely gonna like clean this up off screen as well, like just make it look better, but I don't want this video to be too long, like I know what I'm like. Oh gosh, so messy. So I'm gonna grab the shade Woo, and I'm just gonna use it dry because I am gonna go in with the glitter, but you can make it a bit more bold if you use it wet, but again I don't really need to. That shade is stunning on its own, but come on, we need to use the glitter. You wanted to sit on my knee? You are getting so heavy because you're a big boy. You're a big boy. He's just the snuggliest cat. He just loves cuddles and kisses. Okay, the glitter, because obviously we have to use the glitter, so it's called Affair. It's just got heaps of different sparkle in it. It's so pretty. I'm not going to use a glitter glue. It totally could. It might stop so much fallout, but it does stick on the eye fine. Usually I'm not a pressed glitter lover, but this shade really is so pretty, and it just complements like the whole palette, and it doesn't feel like a Vaseline formula. It's not like it doesn't feel cheap and just like thrown in there. It does feel quite nice. I don't know if it's eye safe or not, by the way, so don't do what I'm doing. Put something in an eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna put it on my blooming eyes. Okay, my battery's about to die, so I'm just going to go off, finesse this up, because it's just a first impression, not a tutorial. I'm just trying to show you how they apply, and they apply real well, real pigmented, real pretty. No complaints, except it is Fallout Central on both palettes that I've played with. So if that annoys you, you won't like these. Don't eat the cable, please. So yeah, I'll go and make this look better, and then we'll come back. We've got base and stuff to do. We've got so many lovely things to try, so be back in a moment and I will look a bit better, I promise. They are being terrors right now. Boys, can you behave? I'm quickly just going to use my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base just to kind of moisturise, but we do have a new primer. But I do need to moisturise because my skin is dry. I'm hoping this look will come together when I've got my base and lashes on. Right now it's looking a little funky. I'm really starting to love this vitamin enriched face base, and I don't want to because it's so expensive, but it is really nice. Okay, so last week I bought the W7 Glow Prime Radiant Primer, and a few of you commented and said that you really liked it, so we're going to try this as the primer today. Like dark champagne-y. Oh! It smells like watermelon. It smells so nice. I don't usually put it on my forehead, but I just did, so we're just going to have to roll with it. I say I've got my brows on. I've got my brows on, obviously. Definitely like a little bit tinted. I could not wear this on its own like I can wear my Becca one on its own. Yeah, I couldn't wear that on its own, but I mean, whew, I'm glowing. I'll use my Urban Decay because I've only used it once on camera and I've used it many, many times since. Trust me. I love this foundation. It's not favourite status yet. It is too light, but it does kind of work when I've got the rest of my makeup on, so please don't panic if you are new here. It's not got as full coverage as like my NARS does, so it's not quite at that level of favoritism, but I mean it could get there, who knows. The more I play with it, the more I like it. I put up a picture wearing it on Instagram and I didn't edit it at all, and I usually do edit my skin to make it look a little bit better. And I didn't because it just already looked so good on its own. I have very normal to ever so slightly dry skin, so like this works really well on me. I did get asked if it would work for oily skin, but I don't know, I'm not a professional. I don't know these things. I love this foundation. I have a new contour kit, but I'm not sure if I've used this before. It's the Sleek Cream Contour Kit. You'll need to remind me. I'm doing my like monthly video for Look Fantastic tomorrow, so I always choose a few bits from their site to use, so I picked this because I can't remember if I've used it before. I'll use this middle shade here. It's a really quickly cream contour. Boys, is a great practice for if I ever have children. Boys, don't fight. Boys, be nice to each other. Boys, stop pooping in the same toilet. This is quite a warm toned colour on my skin, but it's fine. I actually have not been contouring recently with powder. That's fine. I just did it lightly. I mean, that's fine. That cream contour, that could have been the ABH cream contour and you really wouldn't know the difference. I do feel like a lot of cream contour is just made the same. Oh, I've got my little box of stuff to try. I might try my Benefit Oola Lift Instant Under Eye Brightening Boost. I'll try it before I put on concealer just to see what happens. I don't know what this is. If you watched my haul, I got this for $5 in Boots. I imagine it's just going to brighten up my under eyes. Maybe it's more of a product you use on days when you're not putting makeup on. I don't know. Tell me how to use this down in the comments. Thanks. Has that done anything? No? Looks like it's done nothing, but again, who knows? I don't have a new concealer. Let me just quickly throw on my Too Faced one. One day I'm going to do a full face first impression where it's an entire full face of first impressions. Today's not that day, but we do have a few first impressions. It's just a catchier title, okay? Yeah, that's much better now, underneath my eyes. Just brighter. I don't know if that Benefit did anything though, so I'm not really saying that it's that. Now, I do have a new cream highlighter. This is Bougie AF, NATASHA DENONA. This is Face Glow Cream Shimmer. It's stunning. I've swatched it many times on my hand just to look at it, but I've not actually used it on my face. So we're going to try it today. I got sent this as part of my Christmas present from my lovely friend Nina. I'm just going to use a brush and put this on. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like a much boozier Benefit What's Up. My skin is like glistening. Don't want it to disrupt my foundation, that will annoy me. But if it doesn't, then it's looking real nice. Oh, got a big chunk of glitter underneath my eye. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Yeah, it is very similar to Benefit What's Up. I would say it's more intense, like you can really see it a lot better. And it's not disrupting my base. I mean, it's so expensive, but it's NATASHA DENONA. A glowy base just makes me so happy. I have Fenty Matchstick. This is my first ever one. This is in the shade TRIPPIN. And I thought this would make a very stunning blush. It's maybe more peach than I'm wanting to go today, just because I've got such like a purpley eye. But I'll put it on as a base and then we might go over the top like with a powder blush that's maybe more neutral. But I do just want to try this because I've never tried the matchsticks before. Oh, I forgot to put cream bronzer on. I knew I was missing something. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, that's just a lovely shimmery peach blush, isn't it? It's not for today's look though. So I will need to use a powder one that's more appropriate, but really gotta say, Fenty's cream products, they just smash it. They just know how to make a lovely formula. I will put on a very quick smidge of my Primark Bronze Whip, just because I don't have a new one, sorry. Probably do. I feel like I do. But all my new stuff's over there that I didn't bother to bring over here, and I can't be bothered getting up off my chair. This is great and cheap, not that anyone can get to Primark right now. OMG, go check out my Depop. I was putting stuff on it last night and I was like, I don't know if anyone like will want this stuff, but they might, because you can't actually go to Primark now. I know this looks ridiculous, by the way. Don't worry, I don't think this looks good right now. I'll just go in with my sponge, blend everything so it looks better. This is the marvel of creams, like they don't go on necessarily looking fabulous, but you just give it a wee second, blend it out and boom. You're looking great. Honestly, that Primark bronzer, I know I talk about it every single time, but the fact that it's so cheap, like a high-end brand could buy this formula and sell it for like 40 quid and you wouldn't know that it was Primark. I hope they don't do that. I'm just gonna set my under eyes. I actually do have a new powder. This is MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. And I thought I could give this a go. I got this a while ago. Haven't tried it. Oh. Is this gonna go on light enough? I really don't want to oxidize my under eyes. Let me just get rid of these creases. And I'm just gonna use my little Real Techniques setting brush. I'm not gonna bake or anything. Right, please don't oxidize my under eyes. I'll get really mad at you if you do. Like, I will throw you out the window. I mean, I won't because you're MAC. I would sell you. But still. Okay, yeah, it's set nicely. I mean, I should expect it to. It's MAC. It should be like the best powder out there. I mean, it shouldn't, but come on. It's MAC. It's MAC. I need to brush this fake ponytail. Before I go in with some powder products, I got sent Benefit POREFESSIONAL Super Setter. Very exciting. When we talked about this on Releases and Rants, I was really excited about it. A lightweight microfine mist helps lock on makeup, softens look at pores, and feels weightless. I did spray this on my hand just to test the mister, and it is lush. It's really, really fine. And it smells like POREFESSIONAL, which I adore that smell. So let's chuck on a bit of this. literally smells glorious. Such a fight miss. It's like the Morphe one, except it's not a continuous spray. I am not going to powder contour. I was going to maybe powder contour, but I am not going to. I'm going to use this ZOEVA Radiant Bronzer Highlighter in 01 because I've never used it before and I thought we could use this. I'm pretty sure Nina sent this to me as well. Nina's like just such a generous person and I don't understand what I've done to deserve such lovely parcels from her. I'm not going to contour. I think I just said that because I just want to keep this kind of warmth going on, and sometimes I feel like when I contour I just see this like cool line and then warmth around it and it just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. That's just recently I've been feeling that way. But I get quite, you know me, I change my mind all the time about makeup and like what suits me and what doesn't. I'm being very gentle because my base is unset. Not got much by ZOEVA. I got to say it's a brand that I feel like flies under the radar makeup wise. I mean obviously their brushes are great. I've got some of their brushes and I like them a lot. I have a new highlight. I've got this from Too Faced. This is Turn Up the Light. And it's got 3 different formulas and it's got Glow, it's got Soft Focus and it's got Dazzle. So this one in the middle is more like an all over face powder, this looks more like a traditional highlight, and then this has like, it's a bit chunkier, a bit more glittery. I think we'll use, actually that's a good idea Melissa, thank you Melissa. We'll use Soft Focus, which I'm assuming is more kind of like Hourglass ambient lighting powder. This was also part of my Christmas present from Nina. So this would be full face first impressions from Nina. Sorry Nina, I keep saying your name. Nina, 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 Nina. Oh, that's pretty. Yep. Okay, and then I'll take my normal highlight brush and Glow. And we'll try this as a highlighter. I don't think I've ever had a Too Faced highlighter. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like my skin's already super glowy, so I'm like kind of struggling to see where I'm adding anything, but oh, I'm seeing it, This palette's so nice. It's a lot bigger than I thought, but I guess you get a lot of powder in it. Oh, I dipped into the wrong one. We're going all out. We're just packing makeup on that we will need to remove with a trowel or St. Ives. I really like that middle one because it reminds me of my Hourglass one that I used to have and just haven't repurchased because you've seen the price of Hourglass. But it's just nice, you know? Look at that, I need to brush this badly. Where are we? What have we got now? We've got blush. Derg. I don't have a new one that will suit the look we're doing. I picked up this EX1 in Pretty and Peach, which is so beautiful, but it's not going to work, so I'm just going to use my like go-to one when I do like mauvey looks, which is my ILLAMASQUA Naked Rose. I got this in TK Maxx quite a while ago. Absolute bargain. I was delighted. I think I got it for like £7. It's kind of neutral, mauvey. I just find that it goes well when I do like a purple eye look because it's not quite pink. I don't actually really enjoy a pink blush on myself. I'm going to sweep that all the way around because I'm probably going to pull out my eyeshadow a little bit. Okay, we're going blush heavy. Okay, I am going to put some lashes on. I still don't think I'm going to do anything to my under eyes, but we'll see. I'm going to throw my lashes on, just kind of fiddle with my outside blending that I kind of covered up, and then we'll choose a lip to put on. I'm tempted to do like a really bold lip, but I'm also tempted to do a nude. I wish you could tell me like right now what I should do, but you can't. So let's use more setting spray while we decide. Okay, lashes are on. They are my Sosu Dubai's because they're sitting out my desk and I love them, to be honest. And underneath, I went in with a little bit of my Inglot number 76 because I just want to keep it bare under there. I don't want to do anything. I got this at Christmas time, Fenty Beauty. Am I recording? Yes. I just can't get used to this new camera. This is the shade Underdog, which is like a burgundy, and I think I'm tempted. I've never used it and I'm tempted to. But I also have like a new sleek one that's a nude. Well, we try the nude first and see how I feel, because then if I really like it, it's super cheap compared to Fenty, and if I don't, I can just go over the top. So this is Sleek Naked, and from the swatches it looked quite like mustardy and slightly kind of weird, so I'm hoping I'll like it. I like darker nudes now anyway, that I've got lighter hair. Oh yeah, that's kind of a weird colour. Yeah, it does not go with this look. Okay, it's not the right colour for this look. Tell you that for free. That is cool if you're looking for those kind of weird mustardy colours like Rebecca. I know you like Melt Golden. Try this sleek one as well. Although it might be quite pale on your skin tone. I don't think that's right for this look. What is it? I really like that colour. Maybe when I do a look with the brown palette, that colour would be like ideal. Okay, Fenty Underdawg. I think I might go over it with a little bit of eyeshadow, but we'll see. I'm going to try and apply this nicely for once. I just can't apply lipstick. Whatever. Deal with it. I am going to take the COLOURPOP palette and that shade there on a wee chubby brush. I think I actually got sent this brush with the palettes. COLOURPOP E7. And I'm going to pat this on top. How gorgeous is that Fenty colour though? Like ideal winter shade. That like matches the eyes now. I do just want to put out a disclaimer that I did go in my pastels and use the light pink on the very edges of my eyeshadow. I am kind of struggling to blend it in without adding heaps more blush. But yeah, overall, I think this is alright. I just need to clean up my lip and sticking. I think we're done. Are we done? We need some cool earrings, or earrings. Brush that, and then I think we're done. Yeah, and then I'll give you my kind of thoughts on some of the products. It's turned out way more dramatic and like unwearable than I was like going for. I mean, I don't think it's unwearable. I would honestly go to Tesco like this. Finished off with my Primark. These are from Primark. I always get asked. They're from Primark. Crosses. Guess they've got some purple in them at the top. And I always get compliments on them, so it makes me want to wear them. Okay, very briefly, because I don't think I'll speak about every product, but anyway. These palettes are great. Very fallouty, very kick-uppy, but they're stunning. I really would recommend them. I think they're beautiful. The pigment, everything is literally fantastic. Where did I put the other ones? They're here. Which other one do I really like? I really like this other brown one. This is Lyric. I think this is the only one I'll keep. I'm going to declutter these to my sausages because I've swatched them, but yeah, neither of them are like calling my name. Anyway, not the point. Fenty, beautiful. I really liked this palette, especially because it's got that kind of soft focus powder in the middle, so it's really light on your skin but just gives you a bit of a glow. What is that benefit thing? Tell me. I don't know. Fenty Matchstick is lovely, but just not the right colour. The Sleek palette was really great as well. Honestly, it's pretty much high-end. I mean, you wouldn't know the difference. The MAC powder, I've really not got any thoughts on that. I would say my under eyes look super duper creasy even though I set them with it, whatever. This was nice, actually. This was $4.99 at B&M. And I liked it. Again, I couldn't wear it alone like I can wear my Becca one alone, but I'm excited to pop that into my collection right now and keep using it, especially because it's so cheap, but also like my makeup went on beautifully on top. The NATASHA Denona Glow Stick, I would recommend this for sure if this is in your budget. If not, Benefit WhatsApp's like £15 cheaper, and if not, to be honest, I don't really have a drugstore dupe for Benefit WhatsApp. I can just hear them knocking things over in the hallway. I really like it. This I really like if you saw my first video on it, and this is nice too. I don't know if it's going to make my makeup last longer. I don't think my pores look any better at all. I don't think it's made any difference to my pores, but it feels nice and it smells nice, and to be honest, most of the time I just use a setting spray to like feel hydrated. So I think that's the main things. I think we'll leave it there. This video is probably long enough for your Friday viewing pleasure. Yeah, fairly dramatic look, probably quite a Jane-esque kind of look. Jane, let me know. I probably would have put gems underneath there like Mitchell did in like one of his recent things, but I don't have any like sticky gems and I could be bothered using loose ones. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the products. Is there any that you're excited by or not excited by, or if you tried them and hated them or tried them and loved them? Tell me what that Benefit thing does, and let me know as always what you want to see on my channel, to be honest, because I never know what to film. I just film whatever I want, and I want to film what you want to see. So yeah, let me know. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I put out 3 videos every single week. Follow me on my Instagram, my personal Instagram. My Depop's down below as well. I'm trying to sell some stuff, help a girl out. And yeah, on that note, I'm going to piss off. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll try and get a cat or 2 to show you before I sign off for good. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Potatoes. Sausage. What have you been doing up to mischief? Left my laptop open on my bed and it's just, I mean, I don't know what programs they've opened on it. There's Potato looking down at Sausage. There's my boys. There's my boys. My perfect little boys. Take